just a short drive from Paris, where the buzz of the city fades and the skyline dissolves into green emptiness. There lies a road, long, quiet, and curved, cutting through dense trees and golden grass. No signboards, no names, just whispers of something majestic at the end. And then, like a secret finally revealed, you see it. A massive gate, carved with age-old French motifs, gold-tipped iron bars, lion statues on both ends. It doesn't just look royal, it feels sacred. Most people pass this road without ever noticing. Some locals say it leads nowhere. Others don't speak of it at all. But behind this forgotten gate lies a palace, a $5 million hidden French estate. 4 stories, French-designed, nearly untouched by the outside world. Today, we're taking you where few have gone. Behind those gates, into luxury that doesn't beg to be seen, it chooses its audience. The gates open slowly, not with creaks, but grace. A cobblestone driveway stretches forward like a red carpet. On both sides, rows of tall, manicured trees sway lightly. Antique lamp posts cast soft shadows, even in daylight. You move forward slowly, absorbing the silence. To your left, a marble fountain dances quietly. To your right, trimmed lavender hedges fill the air with fragrance. And then, the palace appears. Massive, yet humble. Grand, but not loud. Its cream-colored facade reflects the sunlight like polished ivory. Slate-blue rooftops. Dozens of tall, arched windows. Elegant French balconies draped with green ivy. This isn't a fantasy. It's a real-life royal residence that looks like a dream carved into stone. As your car stops at the front steps, 2 guards dressed in dark navy open the grand entrance doors. They nod politely, but say nothing. The palace doesn't speak for itself. It waits and invites you in, only if you dare to see. You step through the arched doorway and into silence. The courtyard spreads out like a private botanical kingdom. A vast stone floor laid with old gray tiles, surrounded by rows of blooming flowers. Roses in every shade, tulips standing tall, jasmine vines climbing the walls. In the center, a magnificent marble fountain. Its waters fall with a soft melody, echoing like a lullaby for the gods. Benches carved from stone, pergolas wrapped in ivy, birds walking gently across the floor, as if they too belong to this quiet kingdom. It's peaceful, perfect, but more than anything, it's hidden. Few have walked here, even fewer have captured it. At the far end, massive wooden doors open into the main palace halls. But for now, the courtyard holds you still, inviting you to pause, to breathe, to feel what royalty must have felt when wealth wasn't for showing, but for preserving. As you step inside, the air shifts. It smells of rosewood, fresh lilies, and polished stone. You're in the grand entrance hall with a double staircase curving upward like royal arms. To your left, 8 ground-floor rooms await. Each one is a masterpiece. The ivory room. Soft white walls, silk drapes, a gold-trimmed fireplace, hand-carved ceilings with angels painted in pale watercolors. The velvet library. Dark wooden shelves rise to the ceiling, filled with rare, aging books. A green velvet armchair sits under a reading lamp, glowing warmly. The dining room. A 14-seat polished oak table. Gold-rimmed china on display. Chandeliers casting warm light, like it's always dinner time here. Another room is the tea lounge, with floral wallpaper and antique French teacups. Each cup has its own story, its own fingerprint of history. Every room is decorated with French luxury furniture, curved legs, detailed embroidery. Even the rugs feel like velvet under your feet. These rooms don't just impress, they whisper. of power, tradition, and elegance that never had to try too hard. The staircase guides you gently to the first floor, where the bedrooms begin. There are 5 master suites, each one with its own identity, its own mood. The Golden Suite, a bedroom flooded with golden wallpaper and mirrors. A giant canopy bed sits under a ceiling painted with stars. The Rose Room, all pink and pale peach. Soft light filters through lace curtains. There's a faint scent of roses, fresh every morning. The Navy Study, a masculine escape. Dark blue walls, leather chairs, and a vintage globe bar. You can imagine a French diplomat sitting here with a glass of brandy centuries ago. All rooms have luxury ensuite bathrooms, freestanding bathtubs, golden taps, marble counters and walls. Some even have indoor fireplaces beside the bed. On the 3rd and 4th floors, private lounges, music rooms with antique harps and pianos, art galleries filled with oil paintings older than modern France itself. And finally, on the top floor, a glass observatory, circular, quiet, magical. At night, stars press against the glass roof like diamonds looking in. Then comes the beating heart of this hidden kingdom, the Grand Hall. Step through 12-foot double doors, and you're greeted by a world soaked in gold and history. High ceilings stretch above. A 3,000 crystal chandelier hangs in the center, each piece hand-cut, imported from Austria. The walls are lined with French murals, clouds, battle scenes, and celestial beings. Not loud, just majestic. On the far end of the hall, huge French doors open into the indoor ballroom. You can still hear the echoes of music, waltzes and whispers. Along the sides, marble pillars, velvet chairs, golden-framed mirrors that reflect more than just your face. They reflect forgotten memories. This hall isn't just for show. It has felt history walk across its floors. Royal guests, secret meetings, private orchestras. Every inch feels alive with untold stories. Luxury meets serenity in the indoor pool room. A wide rectangular pool glistens under soft skylights. The water, clear blue. The tiles, hand-laid mosaics imported from Italy. Candle-lit alcoves glow on the walls. There's no noise here, just the sound of water gently moving. But the true marvel waits above. The rooftop pool. Hidden behind white marble railings and flower beds, it stretches toward the sky. Infinity edge. Heated water. You step in, and you're floating above the world. From here, you can see Paris in the distance. On clear days, the Eiffel Tower, hazy but proud. The rooftop pool reflects the sky itself. Clouds, stars, sunsets. It drinks them all. At night, it feels like you're swimming among galaxies. And in the early morning, you're floating above a sleeping France. But this palace isn't just about beauty. It hides mysteries. One room on the 2nd floor is permanently locked. No one opens it. No one explains it. In the library, one bookshelf moves. Behind it, a secret passage that leads to a staircase, and then to a wine cellar hidden underground. Some believe it connects to tunnels used during the war. Others say it was a secret vault for royal treasures. In one hall, there's a painting covered with a black cloth. No one is allowed to lift it. Caretakers speak in low voices. It's not haunted, one whispers, but it remembers. There are stories carved into these walls, but not all of them are ready to be told. You walk back through the courtyard. The flowers don't look the same. The silence feels deeper. You've just stepped into a world few will ever know. Not because it's hidden, but because it chooses to stay hidden. The palace stands behind you, glowing gently in the afternoon sun. It doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't beg for visitors. It was never built for the public. It was built for those who notice, who feel, who wonder. A $5 million secret. Not on your feed, not in the news. Just real, timeless, and waiting. Some places shine for everyone, but this one, it shines in silence for the very few who dare to look.